Welcome back from Graphic Extras. In this tutorial I'm going to show you the Random Channels plugin. It's from the Andrews plugin volume 6. It's for Photoshop, PSP, as well as Photo Paint and other applications. It's for 32-bit only, so I'm just going to go over to the filter menu now. Threshold, Random Channels. The basic functionality of the plugin is to create a sort of like newsprint, sort of rough sketched design from an image. So there's the original image, there's the end result. Now of course there's different settings here. I'm just going to zoom in slightly so you can just see the effect slightly better. You can reduce the cutoff, and that makes it obviously much more faded, so you can actually see less of the original image. Just going to go back to the default setting. You can also smear the result so that it actually becomes a sort of more sort of blurred sort of smearing of these lines. Also you can control the black, and I'm just going to go like that, so the image will get lighter and lighter. Again, you can see it still, it's just faded, but you can just see the original. And you can do the other way. This limits the and it will get darker and darker as you go down. Right. Also you can add a coloured noise. There's colour noise there, so it just adds sort of colour noise effect, and there's also additional noise that can be applied, and that's again with the smearing, so it randomizes the smear bit of noise, so it's a sort of more blurry smear. As with all the plugins from Graphic Extras, there's blending modes. There's 100 different blending modes. Just go through here, whole selection of them. You just go down there. Also you can randomize them, and I'm just going to quickly click blend, and that just creates different sort of outputs, which of course are slightly different from the standard outputs, but you can use those as well. So once you apply the effect, you can then fade the effect, or maybe you could apply it on a layer and then fade the actual, change the blending mode for the layer. Also you can apply effect modes, which are these settings here. I'm just going to reset that now, and you can basically apply the plugin as a source for blurs, smears, sepia effects, grayscale and various jitter and tone effects, whole heaps of things like that. There's also layer modes where you can modify the layer transparency. If you're on a layer, of course. If you're not, it won't work. There's also post randomization effects, and that doesn't actually do anything in its default set. You have to set here a gradient, and that adds a gradient to the effect. You can randomize it just by clicking on here, and you can see the different effects that can be added to your result. You can also randomize various things, blend, color, as well as extreme randomizations. All the settings are randomized. Anyway, that's a quick go through of the Random Channels Threshold plugin from volume 6. Find it on graphicextras.com.